the algorithm to live by is that there's this principle of exponential backoff, which once I learned about it, I was like, I started using it on my task, and I really love it because it helps you mitigate risk, guilt.
You need to explain exponential backoff so that our audience at least can
Exponential backoff is it comes from network configurations, where if you have so many devices using the same wires, the same network, the packets can conflict. So when a device sends a packet and then it doesn't get an acknowledgement that's been received, then probably means something on the network. Packets are colliding. They're trying to use the network at the exact same time. So what happens is that if you don't get an acknowledgement, you will wait a minute, or rather you'll wait a random amount of time. So let's say you start with, I'm waiting for 1 minute, and then I'll resend this package.
Okay.
If I don't get that acknowledgement, I'll wait for 2 minutes, because the more I don't get that acknowledgement, the busier the network is. So when everyone starts to,
so it's like a traffic.
Yes. So if you and me are sending packets and they're colliding, you will wait a certain random amount of time between 0 and 1 minute, and I'll do the same, a certain random amount of time between 0 and 1 minute. And
whoever,
let's say yours is 10 seconds, mine becomes 15. So yours will go fast, and then mine, and without even communicating, we've managed.
Yeah, so then, basically randomize our wait time.
Yes.
And then one thing goes ahead of the other.
But then if you add like 5 more people, even me waiting, you and I choosing random times between that 0 and 1 minute still means we'll collide because there are too many. And you can think over the scale of the internet, that's so many packets, colliding. So what you do is that for every time I have to resend a packet, I wait longer. So I'll start with, I'm waiting for
0 to 1.
0 to 1, then 0 to 10, 0 to 20.
0 to 20. So
you're exponentially backing off. So I try to use that same principle with some tasks to help manage my guilt of the fact that I'm just always procrastinating. So I'll have a task that says plan meeting with Dom, and then I set it for Saturday. Saturday comes, I'm like, I'm not feeling this. I won't move it to tomorrow.
Tomorrow you move it to
I'll move
2 weeks later.
I'll move it to a week later.
You're exponentially backing it.
Yes, and then the next time I'll sit, I'll be like, okay, this thing I know I've pushed it for a while. Now let me push it to next month.
Yeah. And
then eventually some task just fades away
because of low priority. I think it's usually the idea of low priority versus high priority, low importance versus high importance type of spectrum. I think that principle for you is the way in which you rationalize how to prioritize the tasks to do.
There are some tasks that you just should not do, but you're not willing to say I won't do it.
No, I pretty much have a very, I don't know, I have a very different way of looking at it, but not really that different. But how I think about it is, I want to accomplish 3 main things. I'll
get to that. You're on the same page.
I inherently understand that I'm not gonna complete all the tasks that I need to do for that day.
Yeah.
So what I do when I plan my day, but I do that on my machine, of course, is I plan my tasks, organize them in priority, and then the small tasks, I batch them into one, and then I also organize them in priority. And essentially what that happens is that I move them to my to-dos of the day, and then I do something called blitzing. I just blitz through it. Now I will knock them sequentially, one after the other.